right, today we are out in my garden. It's kind of exploded probably since the last time I showed you. We're gonna just go harvest the basil right now. I'm gonna make some pesto. I am craving pesto. I love pesto, so let's go find all of the basil that's been planted around this yard. Okay, so I did a little bit of drying off with a clean towel of this basil that I just brought in and rinsed off really well. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it out here while I go pick up my very first ever Azure Standard order. I've been learning about them a lot, and then when we were at the Modern Homesteading Conference, we went to the class to learn about them more, and I think I'm in love. So I was like, I'm just gonna place an order and just get started. So I did that. Today we're gonna go pick it up. So be watching for that video, because I'll show you the whole haul that we got and take you along with us. So we'll be back in a few minutes after we get the groceries, and we'll put this together into pesto. Okay, so now what I'm doing is we just got back from picking up our Azure Standard order, and we will be showing you that in another video coming up probably next. But right now we are just pulling off all the basil leaves and making a big pile of them for this recipe that I'm going to use to make pesto or basil with. No, pesto, I was right. You need 3 cups of packed leaves. So some of these leaves have some black, I don't know if you can see, kind of a just gross part on it. It might be fine. So I'm just taking these, and we're gonna get 3 cups worth, pack it into our blender, and then we'll make up a batch. Okay, now we are all set up and ready to make this basic basil pesto. So this was from my neighbor. I don't know where she got it from. But okay, so first of all, we're gonna do this salt, and we do a quarter to a half teaspoon of salt. I am a salt girl, so we're gonna do half. I love this that we can put all of it into the blender and just blend it up really quick and easily. I do a quarter teaspoon of pepper. I do 1 garlic clove, which I've already peeled. And okay, this calls for a quarter cup of pine nuts. I don't know if you have shopped for pine nuts or how much they cost in your area, but they are so expensive in our area. So I am doing actually about a half a cup or a little bit less of just walnuts. I'll put these few that fell in there in as well. So yeah, I'm doing walnuts instead of pine nuts, and I've done that for years and I love it anyway. And then we need 3 cups of the basil, and we want it like just packed. So this is a half cup measuring cup. So I'm gonna do 6 of those. Let's see. Yeah, 2. Kind of a tight where you can see messy. 3, 4, 5 and a half, I would say. Maybe we'll do that less. 6. Okay. So we got the basil leaves, and then we do a half a cup of oil. Now my recipe calls for extra virgin olive oil. I personally don't like the flavor of that in here, and so I'm just using an avocado oil. I got this from Costco, I believe, Chosen Foods. It's a really good clean one. And then a 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. So again, I'm just using my half cup measuring and eyeballing it. A little bit messy, not an exact science, although you don't want to spill it. Okay, and then I have my built-in little spatula right here at the end of my hand. So I'll rinse my fingers, and we will go ahead and put the lid on and just blend this up.